Hello and welcome everybody to a layout update for Memorial Day 2023 on the Bessemer and Lake Erie and HO scale. I'm Ray Brown. Welcome aboard and a very special thank you. I have broken the 1,000 subscriber mark here on the channel, and I have to tell you, I never thought I'd break 100 subscribers to this. I think it's really great. Everybody's out there watching. I keep this channel mostly as a diary to myself and a way to share with my friends and family around the country. I never dreamed that so many people would start following along, but thank you. Really appreciate all the questions and comments I get. I'm happy to share the hobby. And for the sake of hitting the 1,000 subscriber mark here, I thought I'd share a couple of my really interesting, kind of silly, kind of fun projects. So these are not really all that accurate to the prototype at all. But you see this Bachmann 210-2, and the Bessemer did have 210-2s. They just didn't look anything like this. But this is a Bachmann model, and when I first started getting back into the hobby after being gone for a while, I think a lot of us have gone through that, DCC had happened, and I decided I was going to get into DCC and learn all about it, so I got this Bachmann engine and recorded it, actually. Took it all apart and recorded it. Put the LED headlights in it and a TCS non-sound decoder, and did some weathering, re-lettered it. Just kind of used this as a test bed to prove out some skills. I'm actually thinking about going back and adding sound to this and maybe working marker lights and fire flicker, just because I think it's a good looking engine, and you know, if it's prototypical or not, I really enjoy it. So that is one engine, and the other one, I just kind of did it because why not? So this is the Bessemer 211. This is a Tyco model from, gosh, I don't know, the early 80s. It was Santa Fe 99. A lot of us had these as kids. I remotored it, relettered it. There was a real Bessemer 211 that was a slope back switcher, but it was an 060, not an 040. Put the LED headlights in it, fire flicker sound, and I even had to do quite a bit of work, very carefully drilling, and to add the working reverse tender light. 3D printed a drawbar to close couple it a little bit more, changed out the wheels and the tender, put Keep Alive in it. I screwed around with this little, I screwed around with this engine quite a little bit, just seeing what you could do with a Tyco just for the fun of it. And so I don't know where it'll eventually live on the layout. Maybe it'll just be a yard goat or something, but I really like the little 211. I think it's kind of fun. I get all my decals off eBay. Just go on and look for Bessemer HO decals. So anyway, that's that model. So what I've really been up to since the last update was extending bench work. I think I was up through the level here. I added this depressed section for the underpass at Route 8 near Slippery Rock. I will try to somewhat accurately model that scene and put a depot in there for, oh boy, now the name of the town's gonna slip out of my mind. Anyway, not important. next town south of Grove City. So that'll go in there. We'll do some country running. And Mercer Lime and Stone will probably go somewhere right in here. That'll be a pretty simple siding on the loader. If anyone watching wants to drop a comment and tell me Mercer Lime and Stone, when they were in business and working, what did they load there? Did they load lime or did they load limestone? So I've seen some pictures of covered hoppers getting pulled out of there, which would make me think it's lime versus limestone, which I'm guessing would just be in hoppers. Anyway, we'll have to do some more research there. Coming out of Mercer Lime and Stone, we'll come into Branchdon. So this piece of the bench work gets a little bit wider. This is 12 inches along most of the yard here, widens out to 18 inches at the end. And I did that for a couple of reasons. One, I wanted this look where the yard's very open. It's not under the upper deck, or hidden from visibility at all. But also, from a practicality standpoint, the yard is 3 feet wide. And when I cut it, I kept the 1 foot wide offcuts. They've been in my barn for the last year. And I'm finally taking those offcuts and using them on the upper deck. Okay, so we'll get into Branchdon. So I'm going to have 4 tracks at Branchdon, just south of Mercer Lime and Stone. The main lines will be on the outside. You can kind of see I got laid out here 4 tracks wrapping around the inside. The switches will be at this end, probably in the next section I haven't built yet. And looking back this way, the switches will be just past where that yard kind of narrows back down there, so it's a little bit easier to reach up there. That should give me plenty of yard track length and make it easy to uncouple on the straights and an easy to reach place. And here in the corner, I will do tracks coming off for the Y that go to Hilliard's off in the corner, not modeled. And then we will be rolling on south towards Queen Junction. So it's kind of where we're at right now. Rolling along pretty good. I got some of the lights off down here, so you really won't be able to see it. But, I got all this bench work done down this long wall. I've turned that corner. And then I've got that alcove to build bench work around. This complicated piece kind of out around the end I already have plywood cut for, so that won't be too bad. I've got that alcove to build, and then back down the wall to Butler there, and I am done with bench work. So I'm really thinking about not laying any more track for a little bit here and just keep going on bench work. I'm kind of in a groove on it right now, and the weather's nice. And I'm thinking, let's just build bench work while the weather's nice and I can be out in the barn and I'm not freezing. And let's save the track work and the wiring for the fall and the winter when it starts getting crappy out. Speaking of the fall, I have started teaching high school marching band again. That was something I did for a very long time. Quite a while ago, I retired from it. Not that I'm old, but I had been teaching high school band for 15 years, working all day and then teaching marching band at night. And I just got burned out. And I've been away from it for a while, starting to get back into it. And we were out today supporting the veterans for Memorial Day. And just really great being out with the kids and supporting the community like that. So a real honor to get to do that, and a lot of fun to see everybody come out, including the cadets. Drum and Bugle Corps was here in my little town of Girard, Pennsylvania. What an absolute freaking honor for the double whammy of getting to go out and support the veterans and getting to be up front and personal with the cadets. So really great day all around, and quite a bit of bench work done since last update. So hope everybody's doing good out there and had a really good holiday. Hope seeing a couple of my side little goofy projects here was fun. And yeah, 1,000 subscribers. Can't believe it. You guys are great. Keep the questions coming. I'm happy to answer them. All right. See everybody next time.